Totally eclectic.
You are totally what, sir?
Totally eclectic.
I like that very much. And I
Yeah.
like how you always improvise because you keep everything streamlined. You keep it interesting, sir. I noticed at the event how you just went with the flow. And it was just a lovely event because there was no set,
Better now?
regimen. We just enjoyed it.
We are in a hotel. So therefore, we're in Ventura, California because LA is burning.
I heard about that. Tell the audience a little bit more about the fires there in California.
Yeah, we went up we are in Ventura, California right now.
Uh-huh.
So I'm away from LA, about an hour away
Oh,
from LA.
okay. And how did the fire start? What happened there with the fires? I saw all the posts.
Well, I don't know. It's first time I've seen that many fire in my life. Uh Somebody probably started. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter, but we're
Yeah.
safe, and I got about 25, 30 calls, email. People ask me, how am I doing? They thought I was in LA, but I'm not in LA.
Thank
Can you see
God you
me?
are safe. Thank God you and Cindy are safe. I'm so happy to see
Yeah,
that.
we're safe. We're safe. And the air is pretty good. We were in the on the beach with the dog and then and everything as well. We're safe.
Good. What is your dog's name, sir? Because I know your dog is a family member, just like my animals are. What is your dog's name?
Bella,
Bella.
that means beautiful, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. She's a good friend. I was born in the year of the dog.
Ah,
So you know what that means?
yes, yes. Tell the audience, sir, for those who don't know.
Royalty.
Ah.
And this is a year of the snake, last year of the dragon.
Oh,
Hmm.
very interesting. What does the year of the snake signify? What was the main points of the year of the snake?
What happened to you?
Okay.
Hang on a second. I see your face.
He doesn't see himself.
No,
Oh, what you can do is at the top click on view.
you can see me, right?
Yes, I can see you.
You can see me there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Now he can see himself.
Now I can see you. You can see me.
He can look better now.
Thank you, Cindy. I love
Yeah,
you.
maybe. Okay, now we can talk.
Good, good, good. So tell us about the year of the snake, sir. What happened in the year of the snake?
Uh, Snake, I think is intelligent. I don't know too much about it, but my friend, he's a there's a style of martial art. It's called snake.
Ah,
Okay, and dragon is like this. That's a dragon. That's an eagle claw. That's a tiger claw. Okay, that's leopard.
uh-huh.
Okay, I used to study all those things, but I'm like Bruce Lee. I study with more than 16 instructors. So any
Wow.
kind, judo, jiu-jitsu, Shaolin Kungfu, Wing Chun, Tai Chi. I even have a degree in Taekwondo. I
Well
study.
done.
I like everything. To me, all different system, they are unique and different, and they
Yeah.
are they are different movement. That's all to it. I don't. It doesn't matter what style. There's no
Mm-hmm.
such thing as a style anyway.
Yeah,
In
that's right.
reality, because at first I studied martial art for self-defense.
Ah.
Second, because my father is also a martial artist, so I was watching him train, work out when I was 2 years old in China.
Oh, from
And
two
then I
years.
also, he's also a businessman,
Huh?
and so he have herb shop and two herb shop, and we have doctor and herbalist and pharmacist. And in Hong Kong, you can live in the place I live on the back.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then so it was unique, it's British. And I left China when I was 8 years old. So if you read my book, The Journey of an Artist, and it tells all, but I'm about to go into Las Vegas coming up, and I'm interested in everything.
Yes.
Healing art, finance, uh, precious metal, real estate, and then music and
Music.
painting. I like them all, and I like to work out. I just came back from the gym today. They
Oh,
have a gym here, and they don't have it in the hotel, but they have a gym nearby, and then we have Thai food. So I was in
nice.
Thailand 3 times, and I saw the Thai camp, Thai boxing.
Yes.
All this, as you know, most of the Thai boxers in
Mhm.
Thailand,
Mhm.
they have to fight in
Yes.
order to eat. We do the martial art for sport,
Yes.
luxury, but they do it because that's what they do to depend on uh, to get a meal.
Hmm.
In the old days in Thailand, they cut off that nerve on the back. So when they hit you, they don't feel it. You do because they cut
Oh,
off the nerve.
huh. Very
And
interesting.
and they put on the rope in the old days, they rope it with glass in it. So when they hit you, you open cut, as you know, you you
Yeah.
you cut yourself open. But anyway, Thai people are very nice. We just came
Mm.
back from a Thailand restaurant, and then they're very nice. So
Yeah.
I after we have the meal, we say "Cup Kun Cup," "Cup Kun Cup." That means thank you.
Cup Kun Cup. Sounds
"Cup
like
Kun
my
Cup."
last name. Cup.
That's your last name.
Cup. Cup Kun
Cup
Cup.
Cup Kun Cup meaning thank you.
Very nice. I'm learning. I'm learning new things.
It's very simple. If you're nice to people, they'll be nice to you. If you bad to people, they. So Dolly Parton, I saw the sign in Los Angeles. She had a lot of billboard. She said, "Bring out the best out of people." That's all you
Yes.
can do. That's
Amen.
all. That's what you want to do.
Amen. Amen.
So
And that's
I
what you do, sir. You do bring the best out in people because you are always friendly. You're always kind. You're always there to help people and to bring that light that you talk about to the world. And it's refreshing.
we try. That's our job. As you already know, our attitude is going to depending. It's going to display on your lifestyle or your
Yeah,
personality.
that's right.
So it's very simple. If you're good to people, they'll be good to you. If you bad with the people, they'll be bad for you. Very simple,
That's right.
direct.
That's right.
I'm sure you
That
understand that.
I do. I do. And I learn from you so many things that I've learned from you. You are my mentor and
No,
I'm
I'm
blessed.
not your mentor.
You
I'm
are?
just I'm learning myself. As you know, when you share teach martial art to the other people, you're
Yeah,
basically teaching yourself.
that's right. That's
So
right.
I learned from everybody. Matter of fact, I did a lot of research today, and then it's one time somebody asked me, this kid, well, he's a kid, he was 21 years old at that time, and then couple years ago,
Yeah.
and so Master Lee, Grandmaster Lee, how do you become who you are? I say, first of all, it takes time,
Yeah.
and you have to get yourself out of the way. Forget your
Yes.
ego, forget everything, and then we can learn because our own self, if you have an ego, you put
Mm-hmm.
on a roadblock for yourself.
Ah, I'm so happy you said that. It's so important to let go of that ego. And what I saw from you from the beginning is you're always open to learning new things. You're always gathering new information and taking that and making, spreading it and making the world a better place. Because there's no really space for no egos. We just need to be ourselves and be teachable always.
We're always learning.
Yeah.
I think we'll be a student of learning. A lot of people, they are good at what they do. We have to be open-minded and we have to respect them because
Yeah.
in reality, let's put it this way. Everybody has a different story to tell.
Yeah.
Everybody have different movie if you interpret that. Due to the fact that you and I talking right now, if I put the music in it, we're rapping, we're doing rapping.
That's
But
right.
in the when I go to gym, they play the rap, and then they call gangster talk from Canton, California. But we're not doing a gangster talk. If I make your work, your dialogue, make a melody out of it, and I sing with a song, as you know, it becomes a song. All you gotta do is put the music behind it, and it becomes a song. It's very simple.
Right. That's right. I think of a Christian band, sir. They brought out a song, and when you were speaking now, I thought of us each having a life song. That's kind of the music version of our legacy. And there was a gospel band that brought out a song, and it said, "May my life song sing to you." It was speaking to God, saying, "May my life glorify you, testify of you, tell the stories of your miracles in my life."
You know, because in reality, as you know already, we talked about this before.
Yes.
You and I was in the dark. Okay.
Yes.
When somebody or God, we got inspiration from
Yes.
them. So when we get the light, they shine a light on us, and then now we all lit up, and we can share the light and shine the light on somebody else who's in the dark. It goes on forever. And in the other way is the same thing basically. What I'm talking about is you put a little seed on the ground with soil, and then you put water, fertilizer, and you got some sunshine, and that little seed becomes a little tree. Okay, and the tree sprout, and then you put fence around it, so make sure the car that doesn't run over the horses or cow doesn't step on it and kill them. So, and then when little tree becomes a big tree, now what happened? They can give shade to the next generation.
Amen.
Or somebody else. So I feel that it's just a theory, I mean, you can express it in any other way, but that's how I learned it. We only camping here. We might as well share the campground with the people.
That's right. That's right. I thought about today. I was reading up about the spiritual connotation, the spiritual meaning of an oak tree, because I was standing outside and I was looking at the traffic going by, and something just came up in my mind, a picture of an oak tree. And I thought, let me read up about the oak tree. So I went and I did research today. And they talked about how small the acorn is, but that small acorn makes a big tree, and it gives shade, like you mentioned. I thought about our talks, and it gives place for the birds to make their nests and other little animals to live in. And I thought to myself, telling people, they need to be like living oak trees. We need to grow, but we also need to make space to help others, where we can. And it's just a beautiful image that came in my mind today.
Even though we're here for 100 years, that's nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know it's real because I don't know her. There's a lady that was Qing Dynasty. I saw the picture. They supposed to document her. She was 350 years old.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, I would like to live that long.
Me too.
But a lot of people, they say, well, I just have a good life. Okay, if you live to be 19 years old and die, you haven't really learned that much yet.
No.
So I would like to live and be healthy Your health is your wealth, as you know.
That's right.
In your business or show business or whatever business you're in, your health is your wealth. Your network is your net worth.
That's right.
And if you have a business, and then you have to let the people know what you're selling. The more you tell, the more you sell.
That's right. That's right. And talking about the health, and the different things that you do. I mean, I met you for the first time in Houston at the Omahoff Hall of Fame, sir, and you performed a music number. You performed you did entertainment there. There was a kata because you are the king of kata. And I remember one of our first talks one of my questions was, how do you keep so healthy? Because I know you train still, I know you gym still, and you also do Reiki. Tell the audience a bit more about the Reiki that you do, the Qigong.
Yeah, I think in reality, we just learn and grow.
Yeah.
You cannot make everybody happy. There, everybody don't have to like you. You don't have to like everybody. And you do the best you can to be good. And then, but there are people, no matter how hard you try. On my life, I have a lot of people, a lot of friends, all kinds of people, family, friends, true friends, business people, lawyer, doctor, all kinds of people. More than 20,000 people on my address book right now. And I guess what? 99% of them, they don't do Facebook. They don't do Facebook. They don't do Twitter. They're not in TikTok. None of them. But that's okay. And sometimes I put event out, and then they said, if you invite this person, I will not come. But I invite them anyway. Whoever come, they come. But if they have problem, they have to settle themselves.
Yes, I like that. I like that. When I was a pastor, I would have people come to worship services, and they'd all be in the church together. And then we would have to have tea, after the service in the church hall. And someone would come to me and they would say, you see that brother on the other side of the church hall? I have a problem. And then they would start talking. And you know what I would do? I would call that brother and I said, well, we're all here together. Let's stand together and see what is the problem. And all of a sudden, that problem would disappear. So later on, the people knew, don't come and talk to me about it. If you have a problem with someone, come and tell them yourselves.
When I was younger, when I was competing at a tournament, and I always had a lot of endurance because in Hong Kong, I play soccer and swim. I do a lot. No, I don't play soccer. I just swim and cardio and things like that. I used to run, as you know, sprint, like 100 yards and sprint as fast as you can. I do like 20, 30 times. I come back, walk slowly so that your lung chi becomes stronger. Now, this finger here, the forefinger is called the ring finger, the fourth one, okay, is what they call, now each finger has different meaning, as you know already. First finger is lung, large intestine, American call it bird, but actually it's pericardium, heart. Okay, the forefinger is upper body, middle body, and lower body. Lung and heart, digestive and reproductive. So if you know, I cannot tell your listener, I poke myself and they call packing. You can pack your whole body like this everywhere. You open up your chi flow. And a lot of people get sick very easy because immune system is weak. So the lung chi is weak. So I strengthen my lung. And so I cannot tell them how to do it. They have to study. If you learn how to hit, you have to learn how to heal. Fortunately, there are a lot of people can help us out. We can learn from everybody. Other than hitting and fighting, I've been doing all my life. And beginning stage is self-defense. I came from Oakland. As you know, Oakland is kind of rough. So I study, and I'm little, 155 pounds, that's all. And Bruce Lee is actually smaller than me.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was 135 pounds and
Oh,
5'7". I'm 5'6", 155 pounds.
aha, interesting, interesting.
Yeah, and anyway, he's an incredible martial artist. He kicked the door open for a lot of people
Yeah.
so he happened to be in Oakland, and my aunt knows him, and
Ah,
my aunt knows his doctor also.
ah,
I'm not going to talk bad about anybody, but everybody have story to tell. But when we're younger, and then we all been there, we messed up a little bit, but that's okay. When you get older, you change. So you have to, as your pastor, like yourself,
yeah,
forgiving is the
that's
key.
right. That's
Let
right.
go, forget about it. A lot
Forget
of people,
about it.
a lot of people tell me, I I can forgive him, but I can forget. That's not totally forgiving. You
That's
have to
true.
forget about it.
Yes. I
That's it.
agree with you 100%. If you can't forget, then you didn't forgive.
So ask me a question. If I know, I would be able to express myself.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to ask, sir, you have worked with so many people,
Yeah.
and you do the singing, right? You do the kata, you do entertainment pieces, you are doing a research constantly, you're still, you're an author. What, I read that you are the Renaissance man. Where did you get that name?
What name?
The Renaissance man.
Well, I didn't call myself King of Kata, the Renaissance man, anything like that. I just like everything. That's all.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you made me think of someone that's a Renaissance man, because you are talented in very fluent and eloquent ways. And I think what inspires, because you inspire the world through your work. And I think what inspires people is that you are good at a lot of things, but you don't just know, the things that you are busy with. You actually practice those things. Now, there's a lot of people with talents out there that they know they have that talent, but they don't get skilled at that talent. They stick with one thing, and I believe a part of our growth is to try the things that we are good at it to change the world in a better place with it. How do they do that? How should they attempt that?
Well, first of all, I myself don't believe we retire. There's no such thing. Retire meaning tie and tie again, tie
Yeah.
twice. So if you worry about your age,
Yeah,
oh, I'm 50 years old, I'm 60 years old, I'm getting old. Once you do that, you already program yourself. Now you are
that's
old
right.
already,
That's
because
right.
the way you think.
Yeah.
In 1972, and well, I started competing about 1968, 69, something like that, and then until 73. And there's a man, I will not mention his name here
Yeah.
because we're friends now. We do the respect, but I was pretty young. But
Yeah.
ego, I do have, when I'm younger, competition, competitive is an ego.
Uh-huh.
And, you want to be good at anything, you have to be fanatic about
Yes.
and dream it, live it in your blood and everything, and to become good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Uh-uh.
Okay, knowledge is. Albert Einstein said, creativity is more than knowledge.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
that's right.
Anyway, go back to this gentleman. He's a doctor now, and
Uh,
then I was competing. I haven't seen him for a long time. I haven't seen him for 2 years. And I say, how you been? And he said, I've been training 2 years to beat your ass. I said, wow, okay, let's go outside. So, but and he didn't want to go. I say, okay, I saw you warm up. That's my ego. You can say when I
yeah.
younger days, you folks out there have to forgive me because I was in my 20s. Yeah, okay. And he said, I saw you warm up. You look like terrible. You're worse than 2 years ago. And he was so mad. He forgot to do what he's supposed to do. And every time I see him, I was signing picture, autograph. And he said, I know so and so. And I will not mention him, somebody very popular. I said, oh,
Yeah.
I see. So I feel bad. He was a bad loser. So
Yeah.
later on, we have expo, Japanese style, Chinese style, and Korean style. We travel all around the world. And so I told him that, why don't you become my VIP, sit on the front row? So
Yeah.
he bought a ticket, he sit in front row. Now he feel like king. He's special, VIP.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we make up.
Good.
So that's what we had to do. There's nothing I can do to change the past.
Yeah.
But all
That's
I can
right.
do is now we're not competing anymore. We're retired from competition. We just
Yeah.
and just live the life and learn more new things. We just
Right.
convert a new thing. So when you mentioned earlier Renaissance, I'm not really like that. I just interested in a lot of
Lot of things.
things.
Yeah.
And that keep me going, that give me energy because I'm motivated by things I don't know.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That need to learn and to explore and to enrich your knowledge and your vision. And what I like about what you do, sir, which is inspirational to me, is you like to uplift others. You take what you read and learn and you uplift others. I believe that's a way of paying it forward, of giving back, of saying thank you to the universe for the things that you have been blessed with, because there's so many people out there that need that inspiration. They need that shove, that push ahead. They need that positive word. And it's just uplifting, that good energy. It's good to share that good energy. I make a point every day. I make a choice to send out good energy. I don't get tangled in the lesser things that are not important. I don't let negative things drag me down. I just see the lighter side of life. I see that silver lining. It's not to say that I don't burn out or I don't get tired sometimes. That happens to me. But I make a choice. It's not going to keep me down. I will rise up again. And I like to smile. And I like
Yeah.
to be happy.
Yes, that's right. Positive. And then I now at this stage of my life, I'm more interested in complete, open, learn new things. So it energized my spirit. And
Yeah.
then we learn from, well, first of all, we have to thank God that we're still here.
Amen.
And then
Amen.
if we're not here, we can't go anymore. Unfortunately, I have more than 150 people pass on before me. So
Oh,
I learned from them, but there's nothing I can do to bring them back. I
that's
am
right.
not the God. So
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I learned from them, but there are a lot. As you're learning, we can learn from the kids, internet, from
Amen.
everybody. You learn from everybody, basically.
That's right. That's right. And we'll never get to a place where we know everything. It's going to be a continuous, lovely journey of discovery. We'll learn new things every day and we'll enjoy learning new things. And we'll use those new things in our lives. And it will be good and fun and we'll be happy. And I wanted to ask you because we talked about, I mentioned to you that after my event, I had so many things happening up until the event and then
Can you bring the
after.
bell
I
here?
got the flu because I believe that I was burned out. I actually got sick. Kevin and the kids and I, we got sick.
Can you bring
So
it?
how important is it to balance your chi and to look after your energy so that you don't get to that place where you're burned out?
I have I think every time you do something, you have to reward yourself and feel
Yeah,
good about it. And then if somebody's sick or not feel well, you talk to them.
yeah,
It the word of comfort is better than any medicine.
that's right.
So let me show you my dog.
Hello,
Hold on, hold on.
Bella.
This
Hello,
is Juanita.
Bella. She's so cute. Hello, Bella. I love
She's
animals.
Okay. She said, oh,
She's typing.
we had to put back. She pushed the
Oh,
button.
no.
Give me a second.
No problem.
Okay, back. Anyway, she's a little bit nervous sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Hello,
so,
hello.
and I talked to some dog. Now, behind her ear,
Yeah.
you rub the ear behind her ear right there. That's how
Yeah.
she become calm.
Oh.
Right here.
Hello,
Right here.
Bello. Yeah.
And then in her paws,
She likes to.
right here in the paws,
Uh-huh.
that's called heart 7 for the dog.
Oh.
Yeah, heart 7. So I learned that. I'm not telling everybody should do it. Check into the acupuncture point
Yeah.
for animal.
Oh, I've got a dog. I'm gonna try that with my dog. My
Yeah.
dog is so cute. You know what he does when I feed him? He won't touch that food until I've put my hand there and he can, say hi to me. And then he looks at me and then I say, okay, you can have your food. And then he'll only eat. It's like he's so respectful. It's so
Yeah,
adorable.
I know you got a lot of animal. You are the universe for all your animal.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. So anyway, I learned from her. She can let go in 7 seconds.
Wow.
And then so I have a hard time learning from 7 seconds. Right now, at this time, I'm not telling people how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes your temperature goes up to 120 degree, right? I
Uh-huh.
went to that valley, 130 degrees, something like that.
Yeah.
And some country like Tibetan is in the wintertime
Yeah.
is below zero. So the monks in Tibetan,
Yeah.
they wear one sheet from prevent from indecent exposure. So
Right.
I'm training my brain, my mind. As you know, your mind is the most important thing, right?
That's
So
right.
I tell myself my body temperature maintain 75 to 85 degree.
Uh-huh.
It's really hot or really cold, I maintain the same thing. So I
Ah,
concentrate my mind that make it that
yeah.
it's getting there, but I
Wow.
don't let go. I don't worry about the temperature too hot or too cold because
Yes.
my mind train my mind to
Yes.
stay that temperature no matter how it is.
Yeah.
You maintain that's it's going to take
That's
some
very
balance.
cool.
That's hard. So
Yeah.
most of I almost 100% the external thing
Yeah.
doesn't really bother me is
It's
if
here.
I allow to
Uh,
think negative on anything
yeah.
outside, that's going to affect me because I'm giving
Mm,
too much power to them.
that's right.
So
That's right.
I maintain certain if same thing
Level-headed.
if you
Yeah.
worry things, whether you worry or not, it's going to happen. So why worry?
Exactly. Why waste that energy? I had someone once ask me, I don't know why I am the way I am. I'm happy every day. I'm happy. I like to laugh and I like to be positive. I don't know why. It's just how I am. And then someone told me the one that they asked me and said, why are you always so friendly? Why are you always so happy? I said, because I choose to be. And then another time they asked me, because it's in my mind. Whatever comes my way, I always find a way to say, no, but this is actually not so bad. Because
Good.
if this didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened. So I always go look for the good things and I think if we, like you teach me, if we just not worry about the little things, life would be so much easier. We would get so many more things done. We would change the trajectory of our day every day, which will lead to a better future. Because people bicker and fight over nonsense. They're always fighting. What is the use?
Well, because they can accept the differences. That's why they're
Yeah,
fighting.
that's right.
I do have not that many people. They have jealous of what I do.
Uh,
So jealous in reality is not love.
that's right.
Okay, and I feel bad because I feel they shouldn't be. But again, they are going to be what they're going to do, and they're going to say, and they're going to feel what they want to feel. And sometimes you try the best, and they don't accept it, and you just going to have to accept the way it is. So whatever will be, will be.
That's right. That's right. I know about the jealousy thing, and you articulated that very well, because I believe with you what you said. You said jealousy is not love. It's not love. And sometimes we have people that walk with us and they pretend to love us, but they're really jealous behind the scenes because they're not the same person in front of us that they are in different places. And I learned a very tough lesson in the ministry. I learned that I have to pray for God to bring the darkness to light. So when I start feeling, because I have a very strong intuition about things, when I start feeling something's not right, then I pray and I say, God, bring the darkness to light. And then God's power starts working and people start doing and saying things. And then I realize who is real, who really, loves me, and who is just being fake. Because let's be honest, I mean, mostly we talk very straightforward. There's a lot of fake people out there.
Yeah.
Some are
Well,
just there for their own, I don't know what they want to do. They want to benefit. I don't know.
life to me is always under some kind of construction outside,
Yeah.
but it's all depending on our attitude, right?
Uh-huh.
So life is always under construction, so it's perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's perfect. So you just have to deal with it, and then in a positive way, so
Yeah.
it won't affect you.
That's right.
I don't know anybody on earth doesn't have drama.
Everybody has drama.
So just accept it. But we learn enough too, so we can deal with the world.
That's right. That's right. It's all about perspective. I read this story once about a scenario, and it was about choices that you can make. In the scenario was this person prayed for a horse, and they really believed in this miracle, and the horse arrived. But it was up on the second story of the house, and it was closed in a small room. And then the question that they asked, what type of person are you? There were two types of people. One person was the person that goes into that room and sees the miracle of the horse. They're not bothered by nothing else. They see the horse arrive. And they're already thinking about how to take the horse out of the house and how to groom the horse. And the other category of the type of person is the person that walks in and just sees the horse has messed up that small room. And all they focus on is everything. The dung is there, the horse dung, and it smells and it's too small. And the question was, which type of person are you? And it's all about perspective. That was the point. What is your perspective?
You can only do the best. That's all you can do.
That's right.
And there's so many questions, so many things to learn. We can never learn enough. There's even you graduate for all the degree in the world.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just have to have a good sense of humor to listen to people's things happen.
That's right.
So even Clint Eastwood himself, you know who is Clint Eastwood?
Yes, the actor, yeah.
He does music. He played piano.
Yeah.
Okay. And he got teachers. I don't know all his teacher, but some of the teacher, some of the people he admires, like people like Ray Charles.
Uh-huh.
In fact, Ray Charles said, I know you a long time ago. You haven't changed. You are the same. Because he cannot see. So he's the same.
Right.
No, it's a
Right.
joke. Okay.
Well,
I remember I write jokes. I just have my good friend Sid Campbell, he passed on now. He said to me, we basically the same. I get along with everybody if they get along with me.
That's good. That's a good life philosophy to have. And I remember a joke that you made at my Hall of Fame, at the Mam Hall of Fame. You called
Now,
all the bald people to the front. You called all the bald people, the people without hair, to the front. And then you put two heads together and you said, it looks like a bird.
him and I wrote some script together. We did some movie.
Yeah.
And then one of my student, one of my black belt, you probably know him, Art Camacho, I mentioned to you before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a director. He directed 25 pictures, and he's really good at it. And so more to go. So we're writing some story because my main thing is I like to share a little of my experience in my life to share to people. If they like it, fine. If they don't like it, forget it.
Exactly.
Same thing if I sing a song, if they like it, tell their friend. They don't like it, tell them Eric Lee sucks. He cannot sing at all. Forget about it.
Who cares?
I don't really care.
Exactly.
So if you worry about everything, I will not have time to live.
That's right. That's right. And you sing very well. I've heard you on 2 occasions now in Houston and in Dallas. And I believe you're going to Las Vegas on Monday to you and Cindy for the music, right? To record?
The airline, I might have to drive because only 4.5 hours. And the airline, I don't know, is still open. But it's I would not like to live in Vegas. And I used to own property in Vegas. And I sold it, and I used to own property in Hawaii, and also I sold it because too close to a volcano.
Oh, it's end times.
I know you were real estate agent, right? You were a real estate agent?
Yes, I was a real estate agent for a very long time.
Yeah, some of my students are brokers, some of them are real estate agent, some of them are appraisals. So I learned from them about it, and then I'm going to go to England. England is most expensive property in the world right now. Manhattan and Hong Kong is about the same.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, in Thailand right now is, in my experience, it's about Hong Kong 100 years ago.
Wow, I did not know that. Times have changed.
Right now I live in the Los Angeles. Unfortunately, there's a lot of fire going on. That's why I'm here in Ventura, California.
Yes, I'm just glad that you are safe.
The fire is not going to burn forever. I know that for sure.
No, it won't. They will definitely get that fire out.
Oh, I see. So
yeah, that's good, sir. That's good. I wanted to ask you, the MAM event. You went to the MAM event, and I want to thank you for being a very big part of putting it together and conducting the MAM event. You had so many jokes that you brought in. You sang, you did kata, you were in between the people, you helped me to give awards. What was your biggest takeaway? What was the best part of being there at the event? What did you enjoy the most?
As you know, you like martial art, most people, if you like what you do, you will never work one day of your life, if you know already. So because I liked music, I get along with everybody basically. And then if I'm going to entertain people, they like it, it's great. And if they don't like it, it's okay.
That's right.
And either way, and I do my best. Does it answer your question?
Absolutely. I think of I think of a thing that you taught me, sir. You taught me. You said, when we were preparing for the Hall of Fame, you said, a tortoise doesn't go anywhere if it doesn't stick out his neck. That spoke to me. That kept me going, because this was my first event, and I just had to stay positive and put it together. And you were very, very instrumental, sir, in helping me. I thank God for all your help and your advice. And Cindy and you, I want to say thank you publicly
Well,
to you.
don't thank me. And everybody is sharing what they do, and you put it together. And then without you, none of us will be there anyway.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I want to say thank you as well because you were there, Cindy was there, and you guys sent me coffee and you brought me salad and all this night. You were always there, supporting and doing great things, and I really appreciate it. And I want to ask you if you have words of wisdom for the audience, what would those words be? What would you like to teach them?
Okay. First of all, don't believe in retire.
Yes, that's good.
Second,
No retirement.
you have something, everybody have to have some kind of thing they love to do and learn it. There's people out there already done it.
Yeah.
And then you just go to the people already done it.
Yeah.
And then when you finish, achieve something, you go into the next one. We don't have enough lifetime to learn everything.
That's
But
right.
you do the best you can.
Yeah.
And then there's an old saying, I mentioned this to you before, you have to take action of your dream. A turtle never goes anywhere unless he sticks his neck out.
Amen. Amen.
So, you cannot going to learn how to swim without getting wet.
Uh-huh.
And then you cannot, forget about who's a tough guy. There's a lot of tough guy out there. And then everybody is tough. But if we hit by 18-wheeler and all the world championship and all this title meaning nothing, 18-wheeler is going to hurt us. If
That's right.
somebody asks me if I get knocked down, which is anybody is vulnerable. If somebody hit me from the back, 2x4, and then 2x4 and get knocked down, what style is that?
I don't know.
Home Depot.
Good old 2x4.
Yeah, Home Depot. In reality, is that true? If you hit by 18-wheeler, it doesn't matter. We'll be gone.
That's right. Anybody, doesn't matter how tough you are, the 18-wheeler is going to be
But
the
I
boss.
do respect people. I learn from people, but this is people say I'm humble, and I think we all should be because we only know so little.
That's right. We only know so little. That's right. That's a new way of saying that. Because normally people say we only know so much, but we only know so little. So let's all stay humble. Let's just, spread that good vibe and energy out there and work hard and just explore our talents and evolve into the people we are destined to be. I believe that we have different lifetimes. I believe we have different timelines and realities. Because I studied the science and the religion when I was a pastor. But God is God, and He gives us every new day, and every new day is a blessing. That's what I know.
I think the other thing you asked me, what kind of a thing I can share with your audience, I think check into the yin and yang, the balance of your mind. Your right side of the brain is creative, left side of the brain is logical. That should be introverted and extroverted. That should be balanced between the two. And then if you either too yang or too yin, that should be come down between.
That's good.
If you drink too much water, you be bloated. Okay.
Yep.
And then you don't drink enough water, you be dehydrated. So moderation is the key.
That's right. Moderation is the key. And I want to say thank you, Master Lee, for everything. I appreciate you making the time for this interview. I know it's Friday, and I wanted to call Cindy and Bella so that we can all say goodbye together because I love your family, and they are your family. Are they there still?
Yeah, I know. I like animal, and as you know, and I take care of the restaurant, the airplane, and everything. It's no matter. I got on my ID card. She's actually a service animal.
Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. She's
She's
having a
little.
beautiful life.
I don't. We don't. I don't take dog for walk. She take us for walk.
That's right, she's in charge. Is Cindy there? And Bella, I just want to say goodbye to you and your family.
She said,
And
"Good
then
idea."
I'll let you have a lovely rest. I know you had a busy day. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I have a joke for you. This is.
Tell
I hope I don't offend everybody. Um, I was listening to Mexico weather report on radio. They say, you know what they say? The weather.
me.
He said, chilly today, hot tamale. It's a joke.
Well, it's very chilly here in Texas. I don't know what your weather is like, but it's very cold here.
Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. Also, I'll speak to you soon. Bye, Cindy and Bella. Bless
Bye.
you.
Okay, see you later.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.